Oh, you're talking the Nugget Talk show? Oh, Pocket Talk. I haven't been to that one. Really? I'm still newbie at this.
And you should also consider where do you live?
Well, you were having Fred, right?
Now we go into that one. Yeah.
Moving up the ladder, I would say Cromwell.
Yeah, I've gotten in. John's given me a table twice. Yep.
And then if you want to move up to the big one,
New Hampshire, really?
that's, I mean, it's,
What about the Westchester?
used to be good, that's where I started. It's not the same as it used to be. The Mount Kisco one,
Mount Kisco?
but it's only December 5th.
Okay.
That's a good show, they got two rooms opposite sides of the hotel.
Yeah.
That's a decent show. The Westchester one keeps shrinking.
How about in New Jersey, Parsippany?
It's not bad. It's not bad. But now you're starting to get I'd rather have you, because participation happens a lot. I'd rather have you go to New Hampshire.
Okay.
I'd rather have you look. New Hampshire's got probably 140 dealers.
Really? Wow.
They've got 8 training months that you can submit to my tables.
How much does the table cost?
Originally, my friend and I were helping him out. He got the last cancellation.
All days? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
No, it's Thursday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, so I do the layers.
Wow. Taking off from work is hard for me.
That's the challenge. That's the challenge.
Like I can do Friday, I can't do a Thursday.
Because there's other stuff we want to look at.
One job for like 8 hours.
I slept like 4 hours. We went out to dinner with Lisa's family. Oh my God, I ate so much.
I have to find out the ACC, whether it was a high 7 or a low 7. I found it, I found it.
Well, that's the, it has to be 8 over 7. I don't think that's 8 over 7.
And don't they do like that?
It's unreasonable. Okay, I'll double check. Depending on the price, I'd be very much interested.
I gotta get out.
I thought I saw it.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna hit. I think the weather's gonna be okay. Yeah, I can't commit to anything right now.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, this week here, I heard the 2 new guys.
I think I'm just gonna play a short 9-holer. I haven't hit, I haven't played yet.
Question is, high or
Well,
low?
I've already saw that. That I know.
High or low?
That I know.
Where I go, they went up $7. That does sound like fun.
No, they don't really.
So when you get what you get, you look at it.
No, it sounds like a lot. just pound the shit out of it.
Drive all the way over there. That's one in New Jersey. And it's an hour and 35 minutes away.
Yeah, without traffic.
I thought these were pretty cool. Came with the
You're right. I have worked smart work to be able to work
Lately, that's been the, I hate to say it, this is 92.
Where am I?
Yeah, I did very well. I did this show,
Oh, no, that's why it's worth so much.
it was Bob there was three guys. Me and Howard and the other two guys. Because I had something that man had never seen. So like I said, this show, the next show, we got 75 hours. So we don't
I got those too.
You sat there.
There we go. There we go. Is that magically delicious? Oh, he's a lucky charm.
And you were worrying about cookies?
See, the difference is I've been fooled my whole life with those. I know what cookies are.
You want to know what's really good with that? Get some iced coffee without the ice instead of milk.
I've never had a cup of coffee. I'm 0 for 58.
Wow.
And now that you're getting to know me, that's probably a good thing.
They do make decaf.
My customers have told me I'm naturally caffeinated.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards something a little stronger, but okay. You do you.
About 6, I'll tell you something funny. About 5 or 6 years ago, so one of the many things we haven't had, so we haven't had coffee. My buddy and I have grown up together since we were 3 years old. We've never had a cup of coffee. And we've never had any of those super caffeinated drinks like the Red Bulls and all that stuff. I'm visiting them in Indiana. And in comes this lovely looking young lady with a bright red dress.
Okay.
And what it was
And she's a Red Bull representative for Indiana. She's behind the bar and she's holding up stuff. And my friend starts talking to her. What's the big deal with next thing I know, he told me, by the way, my friend, I've never had this. This one's on me. Here you go. She got 2 of us. It's like, oh, you gotta try this. These things are great. He takes no sip of this stuff and he spits it out on her dress.
But it was
He's like, drink this crap.
and he swings through.
Well, while he's talking to her about it, I'm so logical.
Yeah, I see that.
I am guzzling down my food.
Jesus.
And then when he stops at that point, he's like, I'm not drinking anymore.
doing this, like must have done it for like 30 seconds.
And I drank this again, right through it. So she's like, you had 2 cans of Red Bull. You know what he's gonna be like 15 minutes from now?
So he
Well,
goes,
guess what?
how do you want it inside? So I said,
0. Didn't do anything. I never knew the difference. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm missing something. You pay like $4 a can for this stuff.
Yeah, this stuff's crazy.
I'm missing it.
number 7. And it was like, okay, forget it. Yeah, your signature is good for me.
I now know.
I do coinroll hunting.
Good, how are you doing?
Are collaborating on showing up.
It's hardly working.
You want traffic? You got 3 now. In the back one. Look at Fred Flintstone over here. Look at us. Fred Flintstone, he's good luck. All right, let me buy you a phone.
So what do you think about this? What is that? I just have to look at.
The capital A.
This is something you might do in the first century. It's great for someone that doesn't get outside the garage. So am
How you doing? So, what is silver at today? It's just over 22 or close to 23. I know it dropped, so obviously we can take that in consideration. Yeah, so the 50 in there.
The only other one that's a decent price, Yankee.
120?
Yeah. Price,
Do 120 in the Mercuries, and the mixed one I do 100 on.
Do 115 on each on both of them?
Okay, I'll do that.
115?
Yeah. You want both?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 140 there.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
You didn't bring any pennies today, did you?
I got a whole bunch, but didn't get a chance to get them to rolls.
No, let's bring it next month.
Yeah, I will, absolutely. Aside from the big copper rounds that I have.
I have, I get the wire for free from my job.
Do you? Oh, that's cool. Do you have a kiln or like a melter?
I don't have a melter, but I sold it to freaking, I sold it to someone, I got $3.79 a pound.
That's great. Good for you.
$3.79 a pound, and then it went down. When my dad brought it, was like $3.50 or something. It went down
Okay.
20 cents. But I'm getting all this stuff for free. I just.
Oh yeah, it's pure profit margin at that point.
$400 for free, so that's why I bought this way.
Smart. That's good.
You know, I cleaned it. I got like maybe $10,000 worth of wire out.
Wow. Wow. You got something good going on.
No, they clean. I work on the big jobs, and they put it all over the floor. So I go in the morning and take it off, and the labor is supposed to take it. But
Right.
I put it in my book bag, and they don't know.
It's all the scrap stuff that comes out of the jobs and stuff.
Because they make it long, and then when they feed the boxes, they leave it.
Oh,
they
it's
cut
so
it
it's
off.
waste.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much waste.
Dealers, I got water and soda in a cooler. Help yourself. It's for you guys today.
What are we getting from Mother's Day? Are we getting flowers?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Pizza is coming in at 11:30 today. I got pepperoni sausage. I should you check there. No, thank you. Have your salad. Come on out in. I get to play with your machine. You know how everybody says.
I do feel better. Yeah.
It's not the same. Different places you go to, they charge you. It's not a universal.
That is correct. It used to vary state to state. Now it varies city to election. You go to the Bridgeport, New Haven. If you were to sell on West Coast, more expensive. But that's what Comcast does too.
He had the set.
If you are a city,
Yeah.
So the light pulls into the side, right? They give me the key for this thing. She's dressed like Jackie Onassis. She's got the pink glasses on. She's got a scarf. She don't want anybody to see anything that's in the fact that she's in right now. I'm like, Jackie, I'm the studio. Holding on the cover of her hand. She got wrapping around the bitch in the head thing and goes racing out the other end of the parking lot, and that was the end of the
Oh,
fun.
that is so funny.
I was like, gosh. She's like, I can't come out of the house right now. I got dye in my hair.
Oh, that's great.
I don't remember her offering me the dye. My first taste of it.
in the store and you were the one doing all the shelf type shows. Because he was he told me.
See that?
He was set up in so it came over because you know you see the 19 he was this not even 19 and a 1950 and came up with that number behind his back and they say 30 he came back they said
I don't think we're tapped there. A lot of copper spots on the leaf. Yeah. That's what makes my mind I don't know what it's 65 nowadays. Especially the 6 and It's never crossed my mind. And I rarely see stuff 6 and if it's at 6, if you want me to, I can autograph it. Before they ship. Can you imagine that shit cannon making me?
Okay. Well, that was pretty
Think about it. Think about it. Sending him back to the minors. And he's the replacement for Joe DiMaggio. So that's like that's why when you see this is a great card. Because when you see
I gotta look up myself.
I drove down a week ago.
Whichever's easier for you.
So far, but I'm gonna play because I got an offer for 500. Offer 500.
Hang on.
I did.
How you doing? Good morning. Good. How you doing?
I can't go to the break sheet and find you that one. I know. I ordered it from him. Yep. So I got it, whatever he sold Oh, really?
So do 2,000 which one is, and then I'll give you the rest in large bills.
I'll take some large bills too while you're at it.
I can use my credit card bill.
That's pretty large, I'd imagine. Yeah. I did ask for it. All right. Hand it over here. I got a shredder.
I paid mine online anyway, so.
Wait, you do that online or you still have a flip phone? You, sir, or an Enigma?
No, I'm a computer user, not a phone user.
It's a computer. This is a computer. You can't say it's not a computer.
But people are hacking those more than some of the sites. At least,
So,
I don't know, because
they're hacking all the same.
Mozilla, their VPN, they work over the phones
Yeah,
now.
they got VPN on this.
Yeah,
They're just as insecure as the computers.
of course. And that stuff's more insecure than I am.
There you go. Freshly printed this morning? How you doing? I get a lot of stuff out of, I go to the bank, get a box of coins, and I do coinroll hunting. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel, and I have these mats. You see one, I think one's right over here somewhere. And I look for rare varieties, and I find them. You do it? Yeah. So it's like you mine for coins. Basically, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my dad is still fortunately alive.
Oh, that's great.
He didn't want to come to it because his mother's dead. But my dad is very smart individual. Way back in the 70s, early 80s. On the weekends, he'd have a briefcase with coins. And I don't know what he was doing with them. He knew coins. Wow. And he actually go at one point I knew he came home with 57 Thunderbirds. Wow. It's like, yeah, I made this from selling coins. Yeah.
Wow. Does he still have his collection?
No.
That's too bad.
And then when I started getting involved in baseball, he taught me what he learned at coins. Kind of.
Coins are cool because of the history
Yeah.
behind them.
Yeah.
And we used to change the designs every 70 years. So it's kind of cool thinking who at the time may have had it in their pocket.
Yeah. It's almost similar to baseball cards.
I used to collect baseball cards as well. As I got older, I decided to focus on more things. Yeah.
I don't know, I probably did some research. Because being 2 zeros at the beginning, it's a lot tougher. I'm almost wondering if I should put this on eBay and let it ride.
You sell at your antique show, you get maybe 61 That's not bad.
That's probably what I'll do.
Maybe the other one makes 28.
Yeah. The thing is with the copper spotting, it's not going to really go that well.
Good luck with it. Keep me posted. Let me know what happens.
Thanks. Sure. You're welcome.
How you doing? Good to see you. They're with their mom today. Yeah, can't complain about that. Got a lot of newer stuff today too. It's all throughout here. So
And if I wore my seed shirt today,
it's a row
I'd have even less seed stuff.
British proof set. I got the Premier Silver proof set. Got this 2000. I got a couple more proof sets over there. It's like it's all throughout.
The magazine was actually like reading.
I'm going easy today.
That's good. You know, you got to pace yourself. It's a long year.
I keep talking to these guys that show up.
What was the year that you said that you were looking for? Was it in the 70s?
Yeah, 73.
New Hampshire. So I picked their brains a little bit, try to learn a little bit.
Where's my magazine? I thought you needed it, so I grabbed it. It's $10 if you're interested. 10. Cool. Thanks very much. I'm glad I had what you needed.
No, I'm filling that up.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
79.
99,
How
that's
much is that 79?
79.
If it goes on old school rack, I know if it's white, it can turn into yours, but yours never turns yours.
I gotta look to see what type of dime is in there. If it's the type 1, it's a less expensive proof set than the type 2.
I got guys that I know that are baking their coins in their oven trying to get stuff.
All right, that's a type 1. All right, so it's a less expensive set. $9.
Call it 10.
Okay. Oh no.
Call it 10.
No, I want to give you a fair price. You always buy, right?
No, but call it 10.
Really?
Yeah, it's Mother's Day. Make yourself a buck.
5, 6, 7, 8. We'll give you a $2 bill.
Good, I'll put it in my book.
There you go. No crease in that either. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Not a problem. You know you're my man.
Appreciate it. Everything else good in your life? Everything going
Yeah,
well?
everything's pretty good. That's nice.
That is nice, isn't it?
How much is this dime set?
Looking to get 300 for it.
Look every bit of it. You put that together, huh?
Yeah, I did. They're circulated. I mean, there's some in better shape than others. They're 1 or 2 uncirculated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, like 48. There are 48 dimes in there.
What'd you pay for this bubblegum machine?
$250. $250 for fun. This is how I got started to coin collecting. Right, my grandfather gave me an 1804 half cent during 1976, during the bicentennial. And of course, we started issuing all the bicentennial coins, so they were around. And so, local coin shop had a gumball machine like this with coins in it. So I was just getting into coins because of what my grandfather gave me because of the bicentennial. And they had like you had to put in 2 quarters or maybe 1 quarter. And you get like a buffalo nickel, maybe you get an Indian cent, maybe you get a proof coin. And so that's what I'm doing. Right? Sometimes there are foreign coins in there. And just instead of those bins that I used to have out, I just think this is just very nostalgic. People seem to have it's $1. No, it's good for parents trying to get their kids into stuff. So.
I like the lights. The lights is too.
Yeah, thank you. These things, I can still bring them, but the lighting then kind of gets drained out anyway. So the LEDs work because you can kind of see it right there. Plus, it's a little techy, and I like the tech stuff. So.
I got a lot of proofs.
Proof sets are fun. So this is what it looks like when it's all rolled out. And it's all the different varieties, so you can't pull it out because I got it so this thing doesn't go sliding. But these are pennies, nickels, dimes, quarter and $half. It's all the varieties to look for if you're going through coins. And it's basically a big mouse pad. I don't know, like when I go through my coins, sometimes they roll, right? They don't roll on this because it's you can touch it. Yeah, it's rubber, right? So they don't go rolling all over the place. You can sort it out, and it's what I use when I grab a microscope, grab the coins, and just start looking for stuff.
You find any good at the bank this week?
Yeah, got a box of dimes, and I pulled out 2 silver dimes from a box. So for 10 cents, it's like $5 of silver. Yeah. I always find stuff. What was the best find that I had in a while? Well, I think I mentioned I found a whole bunch of proof coins. Those are not supposed to be in circulation. Last year I found a double die nickel, a rare nickel. I find buffalo nickels in coin rolls all the time. It's mostly I'm looking for silver and varieties. Oh, I pulled out, I think it's over here. Oh, it's here. The wide AM variety. So it's the penny that's right there.
Yeah.
So on the reverse, it's an error coin in between 1998, 99, and 2000. Some of the reverses of the pennies, they use the wrong press. They use the proof coin press on the circulated coins. And the difference is the spacing between the A and the M. And so they're scarce, right? It's a variety. So that's the stuff I look for. Clip planchet. So this is missing part of the middle. It got clipped off during the minting process. That's got a die crack in it. So when the die gets worn, cracks form. You can't see it without a microscope in the die crack, right? But if you want to see them, I can take it out and you can look at it. Okay. So stuff like that I look for. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I want to go go crazy today. We just spent $500 on baseball.
Wow. Okay.
Almost done with this set.
Well, that's good. Hey, good. How you doing? Do you like that? I produced that actually. Yeah, this is all from back in the late 60s, early 70s. There's a company named Resources out of ceramic. I bought a whole bunch of different designs. Made a set on that side of the table as well. So yeah, well, I don't get credit for the art piece. I get credit for the manufacturing. It's like cool art on it. I just thought it was cool. Yeah, there's that one is, I think it's got a little better color, closer to what the nickel really looks like. It takes a while to experiment, but I think that's much closer to the color of a nickel than that one. But they're similar. That one's a little too blue. Yeah. I got more to make at home. I got a Mercury Dime reverse they made. I got an Indian penny. I got Washington quarter, Kennedy $50, $20 gold piece. So busy going to experiment with it. I just think they're really cool.
keeps you out of trouble.
Or maybe that's part of the trouble I get myself into is this stuff. Well, it's early though, right? It's not even 9:30. They say today is supposedly one of the busiest days. Mother's Day, they said every year is like the busiest. I'm skeptical. We'll see. You know, be great if it is.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. Good seeing you. Take care.
You're not kissing me goodbye, you're just speaking like that? What about the 90s? It is Mother's Day. I have the variety. That was the whole, this was a screw up. I bought the whole set. This is every coin that the United States mints, every type. And
I see what you mean.
all the different types, and the silver ones are silver. There's sterling in here. The problem is when the battleships are early,
They'll be banging down the
they
doors at any
snuck out of
minute.
the box. So small amount of them stuck, which is why I'm missing the outer row here.
2021 pipeline.
So you're missing.
No, that's the only one I don't have. I got a bunch of pictures. I got the 2022s.
They're actually very nice
20s somewhere in one of these cases.
It's a high 7.
It's a high set.
Depends on how low and below the 8 you're gonna see it. So it's a high 7 because it's just a little bit.
Fantastic. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
One like older?
Really? I thought it was the other way around.
Type 1 is the old.
Right, the old design. Right. Right, because they switched the design permanently, or at least until they changed it again. But I thought in 2021 they produced more of the Type 1 than the Type 2.
What? That one, I think that's the oldest. That's the oldest. They don't like
Prices of silver eagles have gone up across the board, but they're very popular.
It's probably
Okay.
you know, but it's not.
This one's gonna go just over
I
2
think it's
grand.
1808.
And the 20s, the big ones,
Yeah, big one.
you figure, I don't know,
I
2,000.
got like, I got three. What? I got three, 5.
The 5s are 500. At least 2,000.
I don't have like, that's my.
And you gotta get the 3. The 3s aren't that crazy either.
Yeah.
Then you get the 3s. The crazy ones.
I put everything, all my key dates. So I mean, everyone, you know, like, everyone,
Yeah.
whatever. Is, you know what it is? Sure it is.
Tell these guys before, I submitted 15 points. I gotta see what I gotta get back. Less expensive. Well, it's the first time I've ever done it. Well, I submitted them at the show in New Hampshire. And I submitted it to ANAC, which is less expensive than the other 2 are. It's roughly like $12 a point. I can handle that. I don't want to pay $100 for it per
I got quite a few. What years are they?
Well, they go from
Those are the only
61.
I saw Junior when it was an MS-66 or 67. I saw the two was a 62.
The silver ones are decent.
If it was a 67, it would be like $2,500.
As you can see, I got a bunch over there, and I even have a whole bunch of the 61 and 60, 58 there. Even have more tucked away.
I got a whole bunch of 64 Kennedys, and once they're silver, so
I had a tin of $4.
Basically, it's silver. It's considered constitutional silver. They made so many of them. You're set up at the end, right? How much are you selling the Kennedys for? How much are you selling the Kennedys for?
I have to look, but I think they're around
30 on each page. There's 5 pages. So I put 09
And then I got a whole set of Franklins too. Depends on the date. Right.
I want the mid on the early ones. You want the mid
How you doing? Hey, how you doing?
I'm amazed that I and it's got details on it. What? No.
It's certified. It's not as beat up, but it's no detail.
What they graded on?
Picked up a couple.
AU, you're looking at a $9,000 course. AG is $400. Yeah. 26S. And then the over. Depends if some of them, like I've got most of the sections at this point. When you start getting into the higher grades, that's the ones that work really yeah, what I just realized and I got lucky with it, if I can, even though it hurts, if I work the higher grade is usually better than the lower one.
The higher grade just goes up. The lower grade, you can get it's hard to get what you want.
A perfect example, I got a fair AG. I got a power base. That's 1897 F. It's an 18. And it's the mix on it is really well, but it's well worn. You know what? I don't know how much that's going to be. It's never going to lose its value. But I don't know what Oh, yeah, fine. That's what I mean.
I'm looking at and they're not.
But sometimes it's water so bad, then the color is worse.
You just can't tell. Unlike my
How are you? I'm good, thanks.
Perfect grade on it. Keep the first day of business, those who want
So, what's up? Where's your bargain basket? You don't have one anymore.
I put it all in the gumball machine.
Gumball. Oh.
Decided to do something a little nostalgic. It's kind of like how I got into coin collecting as a kid. I got a lot of new stuff throughout, mixed in with some of the stuff that I've had. And anything you want to see, let me know. I'll take out if you want to get a better look at it. Yeah. Some of the coins in there in this one are really, really top notch.
So you got to sell the whole bag?
Yeah, but I also have walkers scattered throughout too. So, and I have a whole bunch that are not even out. If you're looking for something specific.
You know what? I'm not looking for anything.
You just like looking.
You know, yeah.
I'm the same way.
You
Some
understand.
sometimes it's just fun to look at the different coins.
That's 1848, so it's a penny, right? A cent or half.
This one right here, the 1848. That's a large cent. You want to look at it?
No, I'm looking
Okay.
for half cents. I got that.
I like half cents too. I just actually picked up an old copy of the Cohen book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hardcover, one of the original prints. That's for me. Just love half cents.
They're hard to come by.
They are, and I've never gone through any of my half cents to look for Cohen varieties before, so that's what I just started to do.
This is a British. Most of the assets I have rated, and I like the AU about 6 Oh, they got a slot in their book. I want to put this thing in here, even though it doesn't exist. I don't care. But they want to do it. Oh, it's still 75. So I go 76. Okay? Have that. Are you talking about that?
So I talk about $40.
So, yeah, these are. I'm sure most people do. Take it out and sell it. Protected than the cellophane. What's the capital?
Most you can get a capital holder. You put anything. These look
Well, those are definitely proof. I mean, most collectors can tell the difference between proof quality and
right.
those are definitely proof. All the coins just look if you take a look over, you can still see some of the bell lines. You can still see the full steps over here. So that's kind of like what I look for when I look at these. And in some cases, so I end up buying a couple of
proof points collection. I'll reassemble some of them. Something about these older sets. Them being so some of these I put together myself. 64 plus. A lot of these are just sticker on it, or like this. In some cases, I take them out of the cellophane. The cellophane starts rolling.
If you can lower
Some of these, it's like it's been a combination. Yeah, that's.
that's where you call it.
I have a lot of the original cards for these things. No, because a lot of the yellow envelopes were torn and decaying. Let me see here. I think I have. Well, they didn't come in the boxes. They came in those crummy envelopes. These? Some of it is just coins that I haven't put out in the case because I ran out of room. I got miscellaneous Lincolns because people come and like to look at them. You're more than welcome to sit down and look through the Lincoln cents. Here, see? I try to preserve these things. You can tell some of them just started. This is on bad shape. Say, I'm glad actually you reminded me. I should keep the cards out for the proof sets when people are interested in them. Yeah, so these are some of the cards. You can tell because the year is on the bottom of them. That's the 62. If you look at the bottom left, you'll see a copyright and a date on some of them. So I try to rescue the stuff if the envelope is decrepit and falling apart.
I've done a lot of work.
Well, part of this is preserving our history, you know, in a way.
All right, let me keep moving along.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no, I haven't been there. I understand. It's supposed to be really
Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah. They put LED lights in your floor. It's like, you know, fancy. Yeah. This is why I put the LED stuff in here too.
Nice.
I know you like.
All right, take your time, man.
It's not shiny. It's really like shiny. I bought that last show and I sold it 5 minutes after I left. The 85 cc is You know what? I paid that much 30 years ago. It's more than this million for 30 years. You know what they do now? They break them out. They break them out of the box. People, they get that happening. Because here's the problem with that. So the whole set's worth 100, let's say 125 bucks. If you get that half, that whole set for 54 halves, and get a 65 on it, that's worth more than the whole rest of the set. So they're breaking them all up. And they're all like that. So if you buy the set for $125, you know I paid for in 1997, it hasn't gone up. But what people are doing now is they're cutting open the price. Because if they can get a 64 or 65, it's worth more than $100. So now the set gets destroyed, and I don't know how many sets are there. You know, so sooner or later, somebody's going to rise up and say, hey, wait a second, there were 10% of them out there, because everybody break them up. For the 55, you get it in the box and you get it in the box. So the 55, you make money. Less expensive. That's an 1880. That's an 81. You can fill a hole in it, and you can always upgrade later. It's a solid 35. And I didn't mark up the prices on it. of somebody started reading not only good now you can pull another hole. Just pulling out the silver backwards a little better than it once was. So you do that too much, it starts to get that funny
I'll be right back.
Okay.
A friend of mine was supposed to text. I texted him as well because when he does is call me. He knows I'm in his traffic. I can't hear.
Does he got a flip phone too?
No, it's just over the noise here.
Oh.
Why?
How you doing? How you doing? How's everything? Got a lot of new stuff mixed in every case.
That's the way to do it. I stopped in. I got business a couple of miles down the road from here, so I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone.
Well, that's awfully
Come on here a
convenient.
little bit early.
Yeah.
They got COVID now.
Oh no. Sorry.
Was at my friend's house. I was at my friend's house. And two girls that I grew up with when we were kids. Around the corner from each other. And the boyfriend moved in with them. And I knew him from high school.
Oh, wow.
High school. I answered the door yesterday, and his two cops standing there was telling him his son passed away.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Well, I mean, he was a joker. And it's been going on for years. He cleans up for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden he meets somebody on the street that he knew. So he was, and they hadn't changed, and he did. It's just rough.
That's
rough thing going on.
tough. That's just really tough.
Yeah. He took off from where he was staying, and they couldn't find him yesterday morning. And then they found him about 11 o'clock in the morning, the police did. It turned out that by the time they got to them, it was like 4:30 in the afternoon, so it wasn't a good thing.
That's a really tough situation for sure.
I lost a son 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But we knew it was coming. It's still a shock. It's still a shock.
Yeah.
But it's not like when you open up the door and you're standing with two officers standing there with two police cars in the driveway.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't happen in Oxford like that usually.
Yeah. Real tough.
My kids used to hang out with his brother. That's how close we knew him.
I can't imagine going through that. And my daughter is 17. My son is he turns 22 in July this year. I can't just imagine stuff like that. It's tough.
I'm a couple of years ahead of you.
That only,
My grandson is 18.
Oh,
I'm graduating from high school.
I mean,
The other one's 13, going to be 14 in September.
I waited to have kids. I know I have a baby face, but I was born in the 60s at least. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm in no rush for my kids to have kids.
I was just the opposite. It happened by the time my son had his son when he was 27.
Oh, wow.
By the time I was 27, my wife was 27, 25 then.
And I didn't have kids until I was 33.
We had all four of ours by the time I was 27.
Oh, wow. Wow. And I didn't have kids until I was in my 30s.
Yeah, well, she was 17, I was 19 when he was born.
Wow.
And he'll be 50 in February, this coming next February.
Meanwhile, my mom reminds me when it's her birthday, she's still 55. I said, you know, it's now biologically impossible for me to be your son. She said, good. I said, what are you going to do when I pass you? She says, well, I'm still going to be 55.
Yeah, right. Actually trying to fix the truck. The serpentine belt went on it. And the battery's dead now. We got to charge up the battery. And I got to see how many pulleys are bad because it seized, the serpentine belt seized.
Really?
And so all the this went in layers and sticks to the pulleys. When the pulley decides not to turn anymore.
Well, that will end up grinding gears too, won't it?
No, it just burns
The motor out.
It just burns out the belt.
Just the belt?
Yeah.
Not the motor that's driving the belt?
The internal stuff is fine. Once the belt it draws the power out of the battery. It doesn't affect anything about the pulleys.
Okay.
Yeah, once the pulleys stop turning, it'll overheat. It'll do all sorts of things. Anything that's attached to the air conditioning, the battery, electrical systems.
Wow.
Water pump, and that kind of stuff.
It's amazing how when one thing goes bad, the cascading effect it can have on stuff.
Well, it's an 85 too. It's not like it's all electric. We still got crank windows and things like that.
Well, it's 85 makes it antique / collectible.
It's a slash junk.
Okay. Well, that too.
The brakes aren't that good. Nothing. It's rusted all. It was a state vehicle at one time.
Really? Oh, wow. But it still drives, right? It's
I still, yeah. I mean, the windshield's covered on 3/4 of the way.
sounds super safe.
It is. People stand clear of it.
I would imagine so.
It's a two-tone brown. It looks like a city shopping truck. And I've been able to go into the parts and stuff like that and pick up fire. The town is cut down trees, and we go in there and it looks like we belong there.
Oh, that's so funny.
And you just pick up firewood and stuff like that. When we were burning it on a regular basis.
Right. That's very funny.
My son used to be the dispatcher. The one that passed away was the dispatcher in the city yard. He was telling people, telling everybody where to go, things like that. And a desk as big as a little table.
Wow.
Like this, like an office desk. They sat at it during the day. And people came in to do stuff at the city yard. It's not just a dispatcher. He took care of oil, things like that. All the trucks where they were supposed to be at a certain time.
That's a big logistics job, right?
you know, all he had on his desk was the telephone, a pad, and a sheet, the sign-in sheet. And I said, "You need a plant or something for your desk." So I bought him a poison ivy plant. He had the thing on his desk for 2 years. Every mother's son that came into the place had to touch it and play with it.
They didn't recognize it.
Even the mayor walked in there and said, "What's this? What's this?"
My grandfather was a botanist, and so he was forever, whenever he was driving on state highways and stuff, or even you pull off to the side of the road if you saw. He always had shovel in the trunk, plastic bags. He'd dig it up and end up in our garden, but he would have known right away it was poison ivy. I think that's very funny.
I know how to handle it, so I don't catch it so much.
Right. I mean, most you would think. Well, a lot of people these days don't know what this stuff looks like, but I do. I mean, I remember going through nature trails. My grandfather would be like, "Stay away from that. Stay away from that."
We did all that. We did all that. Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah.
They can't do that today. They're too busy with their thumbs.
It's amazing how people have to touch stuff though.
Sorry.
No problem. Other than the usage.
Oh, put some cactus around it. Is this sharp? Oh, why am I bleeding?
I have a bunch of cactus too, but the poison ivy one, I just did it. I put it in this clay pot.
I think it's hysterical.
Just water it once in a while. We got to the point where it was, you know, mine.
Yeah.
Of course, he had gloves on, vinyl gloves on, and he would move it around when nobody was there, or wrap it around the base or something, just so it would grow, tie knots in it and things like that. So it was set up high.
That is so funny.
And
That's hysterical.
He had the thing there for 2 years.
Before, did someone complain or
Oh no, he just well, he
did
got
people
sick.
realize after? I mean,
He got sick and he lasted about 5 years after that. But he went through all sorts of operations on his ankle for a cyst. Hey, how you doing? And then the lung cancer turned into lung cancer. And he got rid of the lung cancer. By the time he got done with the 4 operations, which took him 8 months to a year and a half to heal on each one, it was horrible. They were taking pieces of bone out and finally they just flopped it off and just rolled the knee. And he was talking about going back to work and stuff like that. And this is a week later, he lost me after he was amputated. Talking about going back to work and stuff like that. They got me all set up. He went to a toilet and water on his feet. He was already fitted for the plastic. So he had that. And he would have been able to do his job. Once it came out of the medication from the amputation, I don't want with the chemo, the lung cancer was getting good. So 4 years later, just let me know when you come back. And it just spread like wildfire. In 3 months, he was dead.
terrible. That's a shame. Sorry.
It's better than having the police come and knocking on the door. Open the door, you know your son's dead.
That's true.
So he had a trouble when I did. I mean, it's in the back of his mind, I knew it was inevitable.
Yeah, when someone's sick like that.
He's been clean for a long time.
It's both heartbreaking.
It takes two times. And this shit that's out there today, that fentanyl scares the shit out of me.
Scary stuff.
I had a junkie roommate, 2 of them, when I was in college.
I did too when I went to New York University. So I lived in Manhattan. In my freshman year, my 2 roommates were from Beverly Hills, and their fathers were in the movie business. They were on everything.
They were human trash cans.
Yeah, basically, just partied all the time. Didn't go to class, and I got out of the room. I was with roommates for a month before I could transfer to a new room.
I did the same thing. There was 3 weeks, and I was living on the side and gave up the dormitories. I gave up the dormitory.
Luckily, my second roommate, both his parents were psychiatrists. So even though it was a little,
So he was off to begin with.
he was a little off, but he was normal off. You know what I mean? It's like you could live with the guy. He played guitar, I played bass, so we got along just fine. And then my junior and senior year, I was a resident assistant, so I just lived by myself in the dorms. And that's when I was dealing with all the other roommate stuff. Like I had to get kids off of drugs. I brought kids to the emergency room. I dealt with suicide attempts. I dealt with all that stuff. So it was good experiences to have, but it was rough. It was rough.
My roommate came off the street, and he asked me if anybody knew or forced it on me or anything like that. And the last I knew, they were still alive. And I graduated this week almost 50 years.
A lot can happen in someone's life. I mean, there are some people who can clean up and stay clean, and some
They could in our directory of other culinary graduates, they got a list of all of us that graduated from school in book form.
that's cool.
And it goes back to 1937.
Wow.
Of course, none of them are alive. They got asterisks after all that kind of stuff. You know, people died.
That's cool that the school did that.
And that was since the culinary institute was in New Haven.
Where is it now?
Hyde Park, New York.
Hyde Park,
I
okay.
was in the first graduating class that went both years to Hyde Park.
That's cool. I didn't realize that you so the CIA, right? I always used to joke around with my parents that I was interested in cooking, but I didn't want to go to the Culinary Institute. I wanted to go to the FBI. Food and Beverage Institute was my joke.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, but he was a dope. He never bothered me except the one time I walked in and smoke was stuck in the rug.
Yeah. You don't want to step on anything.
So I picked that bug. I just had to get him up. He was just he wasn't out cold. At least he tried to walk. Kicking his feet to get him to move.
That's still a rough experience to deal with.
It took me 4 hours. Between that and throwing him in the bathtub in the shower, and running cold water on him and walking back and forth. All he did was kick the carpets out of the way and walk down the wood floor. We were on the ground floor, so it wasn't hurting anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't have roommates or people above me. Water over the dam too. That's in the 70s.
It was a different time.
73. Yeah, it was just after the governor in New York passed a bill about making jail time for potters.
I was
They got an automatic year in jail for getting busted for pot.
wow. It's such a different time now. I mean, I was in college in the late 80s, and it was just there were drugs still. It was a different drug scene. People were on much harder stuff, and I mean, it was forever.
It was more refined than the crap that we dealt with.
Not necessarily well, yes, it's out there, but the college kids were getting the crappy stuff because that's all they could afford. And NYU's right on Washington Square Park. that's who you walk through the park. Everyone's like whispering to you. You know, you want scent, you want this, you want that. So I was forever dealing with, you know, instead of dragging people across the room, I was calling 911, getting them into an ambulance, and making sure that they were alive still. So it was a different time. Now I can't tell. It's like, all right, of all the things out there, you know, pot is so nothing compared to the other stuff that's out
He
there.
had a refrigerator full of methadone too, because he was on the program. Plus he was still shooting dope.
Yeah, so the opiates are the stuff that's the scary. That's really the scary stuff.
This kid got the dealers today are so much different. They know these kids done. They're mixing the fentanyl in with it, and that's automatic. Once it hits the vein, you're done. There's no coming back. You can't draw it back out. Not like they were doing when we were. They tested it right on the wow. So now they put it in there, drawing it back out. They just shoot it.
It's so easy to OD.
He was about how much he did and how strong it was. He was getting it down in the setting.
Scary stuff.
He was twice a week. He was driving in the Bronx to pick up a quarter piece or half a piece or something like that. Whatever. And he just stopped down there. He had it along with the methadone. Good enough to keep the pain away. He wasn't really, and he'd been doing it for years. Because he came out of the military. He was in the Navy. And they gave him a free ride to Cullingworth. Wow. Once he got out, once he left out, he was a lot older. He was 20, 21. He was 36 or something. Okay. All different times.
Definitely is.
Just take a wander.
Sure.
The sun gets up a little higher. It'll be warmer out too.
It does looks like to be a good day.
Yeah.
All right. Good seeing you.
If you had told me 90% there's been a market hopefully sell for 90% sell for I can work out on It doesn't matter. Give me all your bills. I just know some places say they don't take larger than the 20, so. Alright, cool. Hey, thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate it. How are you today? Good. How about you? Alright. Tired. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm alright. I can't play the joke on you today because I'm not that quick. And then the last time I failed at it, so why would I try? You remember that,
I was
right?
just gonna say, did you see someone with my car drive by?
Of course, you have to keep up with me, so of course you'd be a little bit quicker on the draw. As I say, an empty weapon is still more loaded than I am.
I don't know. If you drinks into me, I'm fully loaded. What you end up picking up? Silver?
Yeah, he's gotten, Bill had gotten some, had 1 gram of cases and some 90%. That's cool. And with the silver crossing, he was trying to, he just got tired of that. We talked to Trump. Like, yeah.
That's cool.
I think the premium is probably dropped a little bit.
I think so too. Good for that.
Especially with this week dropping.
Oh yeah.
I sold some Barbara House to a dealer I know at the moment, and he paid me 20 times base.
I would have thought the barbers would have come in a little more.
Yeah, part of it.
I mean, I think Eagles are still high in demand even though the price dropped. Yeah, I mean, I moved 100 silver dimes. The guy comes in always buys silver. I charge just under 22. But that's, kind of what the price is right now. You were generous. What do you sell for those 19? Exactly. That's kind of what I do when I collect a bunch of stuff. I don't yet have I have half a bag of diamonds. All right, so I'll wait a bit. Maybe talons?
Oh, I have a story to tell, a follow-up to tell both of you guys.
Okay.
Is this yours? Yes, it is. That's $21. Hey, it was on my table. So.
Quick question. On the Saints of Liberty. So whatever markets are
I don't know. There might be a lot in it, but I don't know yet. He's got to go down to Virginia for his family, because he's the executive, so he's got to go do stuff. He doesn't know how much more stuff they have down there.
Really?
Might be a lot. You guys know.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
Now, I just get done telling you guys how kind my wife was to track down here like Jackie Onassis.
Yeah.
I think she's going to kill me if I told her I had the second key on my keychain the whole time.
What on the keychain?
So my wife comes down and goes, I left the key in the house. My wife's in the middle of dialing stuff like this. Right?
Unfortunately, Justin, I have to answer his question with a question. Are they invited to the
want to know what they're serving at the funeral. I called dibs on his case.
I'm like, Jackie, it's good to see you. Right? But you don't want anyone to see her. Like, you guys know her from home. Right? Well, that's what you did. Right? She pulled in. So she basically almost throws the key out the window at me. Pull it out the other window and parking lot. Well, now, I'm sitting there going, wait a second. This key's got the same number as that. I tried this before. Oh, shit. I intentionally put it on the keychain so I'd always have it.
I think you owe it to her to tell her.
So the question is how much I'm going to owe you to not tell her. That's what I need to find out.
Oh, you want me not to say something? That's gonna cost.
Yeah?
That's gonna cost.
I'm going to put a malware in your computer. You behave yourself.
But you can't. I can't.
Son of a biscuit.
And the thing, I carry the originals. And on my keychain, I carry this way in my case. I got it.
Yeah, but is it keeping that in the case? Like, isn't this thing locked?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I've heard bigger stories.
but if you don't bring the keys for the cases, you're just
Well, then I get this.
that's what I do.
Well, I thought I did it too.
Originals, spares.
I had it the whole time on the keychain. Exactly.
I have your phone number. Do you know when your husband is into you?
Just so you know,
You're not gonna get pussy forever.
just to let you know, first you'll still be, then you'll still be just a child. Just to say, she's non-denominational. You'll get both of us.
I don't know what she looks like, so I can't say anything to her. That's you're safe. That's fine.
What do you think? I made that.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's based off, I molded it off of something. So, I don't know if you know, back in like the late 60s, early 70s, there's a company called the Modern Art Company. They produced these ceramic versions of these coins. I got a whole bunch of them. I think it's amazing. The ceramic, it's brittle.
Yeah.
Right? So what I did is like, oh, let me fiddle around. I made silicone mold of one. And then I poured acrylic, try to produce them, and that's what came out. So I figured I'd try to sell them on coinroll. I got Mercury Dimes that I got to make. I got double eagle reverse that I have to make. I got Indian pennies reverse that I have to make. That was my first attempt, was with the Buffalo nickel.
It's very nice. Now, the one thing I will suggest to you, though, since you are a coin roll hunting guy in that space, you should make that leg disappear.
That would be cool. Yeah, I could.
Because that matches what you are trying to present.
That's true.
That's the only comment I have. Outside of that,
That's a good idea. I could fill in the silicone.
just fill it in. And then, look, that's the one that, because now, if you show somebody this, and it's missing leg, this is the one that you want to look for. You know what I mean? They can see that easy.
And also, at least they won't run away on you if they only have 3 legs.
How many people have 3 legs or 4 legs?
With the rubber mallet.
Depends on if they're in the wheelchair or if they're on crutches.
Those are wheels, not legs, dude.
Wow.
The wheels aren't attached to empty air, they're attached to the legs of the wheelchair.
You just going deeper and deeper in that hole.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just hit the booster.
He's halfway to
Let myself
China by
out.
now. He's heading to the core of the earth. He's halfway to China.
Hey, at least have a useful point on the drill bit.
I thought he was making a human centipede.
You know,
reference,
I thought I was
two
gonna
legs.
miss not being in between the two of them.
You're kind of safer on this. Well, what, chopped liver?
Hey, you were
Oh
never
my God, man!
What you eat for lunch is your business.
You were first in line, remember?
I was like the Lord of the Manor,
Yeah, you were
the king of the
cooler
county.
You were the cooler king.
He used to be the first table.
Yeah, he was first table.
What happened? How did he get bumped? COVID?
Just because, well, Bill stopped over for a little bit, and then so they moved down and up and me up.
I think Patrick and Bob are done with the smaller shows. I think they're going to the bigger shows now.
That's part of it, but also they're both busy today.
Oh, okay.
I think one with Mother's Day and another one's elsewhere.
Oh, that's right there. We both got mothers to feed.
Yeah, because Patrick probably doing something with his wife. Bob maybe doing something with someone else. I don't know who's married. I forget.
Yeah, he is. He's married. Because Patrick and Bob became friends. Bob was telling me because their wives were friends.
Yeah, that's it. I don't keep this stuff in mind, so I sort of forget about it. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, because I've talked to them about that in the past. When I first stopped by their shop, we were talking.
How you doing? You finished all the cookies, huh?
No, half of it.
Okay.
There's only 8 in the container. That's not much.
Oh, well, only 8. That's true.
Yeah.
And you know, if you break them in half.
Before I started, there was only 8.
Okay. But you know, if you break them in half, they lose most of their calories anyway.
No, the pieces I left out where the calories are. The ones that I eat are the empty.
There you go. Finally hit a point, Dave, where it's like, all right, a lot of my inventory I wasn't putting out because I didn't have room for it. I ended up getting 2 tables. And it's slow turning.
Of course. Quicker way to drive the customers away without more material.
All righty.
And unfortunately, I have no way to come to your current situation of 2 tables.
I feel like there's something implied in that.
Counter, 2 tables.
I thought it was on the currency side of things. You said currency, I don't have the counter for the 2 tables.
No, I didn't put much stock or money into the currency idea.
Okay. I need something stiffer to drink now. I need more coffee. Did Fred say that Mother's Day is typically the best day?
Or it's been a good day for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did find that hard to believe originally, so.
I think the other big problem is the weather.
Too nice out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was raining, maybe you would get a little something different.
Cool and cloudy still.
It was supposed to be overcast, though.
Some areas, yeah, they talk about that still, but it's clearing up nicely.
Yeah, beautiful out.
Are you into comic books at all? Not for buying and selling, but interest.
Not super much. I mean, I feel like I like the movies more than the comic books. I never really got into them. I do like the characters though.
Are you going to see the Doctor Strange movie?
I'm planning on seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide, do I wait for it to show up on one of the streaming services? I just watched The Batman. It's out on HBO Max, which is cool. That was pretty good.
You may want to see Doctor Strange in the movie.
Yeah, I think I will. I saw the last Spider-Man at the movie theater. It's actually the first movie I went to in like 2 years in a theater. So.
I saw Shang-Chi at the movie theater. Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay. No, I saw that at home. I was in the theater.
I saw it at the Westbrook Theater, Westbrook, on, I think a weekday morning, like about 12:30. That's the only one in the whole theater.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, I like it when it's like that.
So I was comfortable with seeing it.
Yeah.
Because I figured if I go, there's going to be very few people, so it's like, do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I only want to go do this with. It's not like crowded out the one too.
Yeah, this one, I was the only one there. I went because, like I said, I thought maybe a few other people would be, so at least I'd go, another person would be wasting them showing it.
Right.
And then them showing it just for me.
Well, it's on the schedule. I don't think they can stop it. You know.
Yeah. No, but if nobody's there, then they probably could not show the movie.
I think they got it set up where it's all digital now.
Maybe before he leaves, you'll take a picture of Bill so you remember what he looked like before he left here.
Do you really think he's going to confess?
No, I don't think he'll confess. But at least we can have a before and after photo. Especially if it's going to be closed casket, we can just blow it up, put it on top of the
That'd be
casket.
fun. Put his key right here. Or both of them over the eye, one over each eye.
Exactly. That way you can open the gates of heaven and not lose the key.
I don't think he's going up. Or maybe putting a little too much faith in him.
Then maybe we should keep the key so he won't have the key and can't get through the gates of heaven. One good thing about Mother's Day, my club meeting I have tonight is next Sunday.
Oh, okay. So you got a little breathing room.
Yeah,
Well, that's nice.
sort of. I'll probably head down to the antique store I set up at and do that.
Where's the antique store?
Down in Old Saybrook. It's on Route 1 near 166.
Are you only one store, or you're gonna couple?
Just in that one.
That's cool.
Yeah. Just the shows and the club meetings I set up at. As it is, I'm pulling stuff out of there to bring here. Sometimes I'm pulling stuff out of stock to keep there. Because I picked up the 2 gold coins from the bill. Put them at the antique store.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
I may call a friend of mine, see if he's interested.
I have
that's what I'm trying to collect gold coins. I kind of like decided to shift my collection around and just focus on two things: half cents and gold coins. Well, I only buy PCGS green coins.
That's one of my weakest areas. One of the states in
Why is that?
Sometimes they relax in their breeding at different times over the years.
I mean, I haven't seen much. I usually think they're overly hard on the grade.
No,
PCGS?
definitely not. No, there's been times they've been too loose.
Really? I haven't seen that.
I have Brad used to do the shows. She grabbed the PCGS Morgan in the 63 holder. Found the same date for the PCGS 65. Like my 63 better than the 65. Yeah, there's time. You gotta buy the coin no matter what holder it's in.
I know.
Definitely.
I just happen to like them in the holder, but yeah, I mean, I save the coin before I buy it.
Yeah. But just even PCGS, you can just assume that it's good. Because especially with
I'm just assuming it's an authentic coin. That's kind of like how I go for it. It's like that.
but just like with large sets, they're not distributed as they should be.
Yeah, I know. They're inconsistent. With copper, they're inconsistent.
Yeah. But then you see it's not that great. Sometimes they're on the mark.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the inches.
Because I have an 1803 large set that a friend of mine with the EAC looked at the piece. He said, "Yeah, I want to trade this." And yeah, and then GC had it in the 25 holder. So that was the case where they were trading it the same way EAC would.
Well, either way, I mean, hold it or not, you still have to study the coin.
Right now, the index is stricter on trading Morgans and PCGSs.
The last 2 years they've been very tough, though.
Yeah. Index still has been tough.
So even if it had no range, you know, about what it's
Like green and 6 is great for the index. That would go to maybe like a 64 PCGS holder.
in your mind.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Guy with it wasn't like it was sliding around the front floor.
I got a 64.
But of course, Orleans is in general. Yeah, and I think Orleans may have had some guys up in the start. have to think about the mints too. Philadelphia has some fresh dyes.
The greatest of grade. It's based on how
The thing is, what that's the thing is, if you're trying to coins that lack details in the first place, the dyes do, you're not going to get the details on the New Orleans. The dyes are the ones. Except the dyes don't have the details in the first place.
So how do we reach you? Is that a slow signal? You got a full compared to the design to me, full design.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it better grade just because the dyes are not as good as the dyes used in another minute.
Well, yeah, because you don't have the details in the dyes in the first place. It's right there.
Right, but that, to me, that is what
They didn't have the details. That's what I'm saying. Necessarily have to go with the design that is possible from the dyes that they use. Because
I do understand this. I just don't buy it.
Lead strike too, they didn't space the dyes right.
Right, but we
Yeah, well, they don't do that. They do lower strikes. They never have. That's why they're trying to change it over time. When the market's hot, they get stricter. When the market's loose, it's not much happening.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's like a lot of the mornings I've got when the market was hot, I thought they were undergraded.
Yeah, because of that, they do the market grading.
How you doing? Hey, what's up, boss? How are you? I got silver eagles of different years. I got 2022s over there, and I got some of the earlier years. I got 20. I don't have 2021s, which is the only year that they had Type 1 and Type 2. 2022, the Type 2 design has been changed. What are you looking for the silver eagles? They're always very in demand. Yeah. I'm looking for $40 on the 2022.
Even with the spot going on, is it really?
Spot to me is adjusted the junk silver.
right?
Okay.
The Eagles are in such demand. But if you buy a few, I would consider dropping the price a little bit.
That was that's the Kennedy that they did the 40%.
Yeah, it's 40.
Couple years, and then they took it out completely, and then they brought it back.
Yeah, 64. It was 90% silver.
Silver, yeah.
65, 66 through 69 was 40% silver. Right.
They took it out.
Well, all of our coins stopped being silver in 65, except for the Kennedys, and then since then, since 69, after 69, it's all unless it's like a special mint, like a proof coin. Like here, like this. This is a special mint set. So in here, this is a silver. So that's a silver half. That's a silver dime. It's got the two different designs on the nickel. So yeah, they will do silver on occasion for special proof sets. But yes, they've been pretty much removed since 69. So these are 2022s, which I'm looking for 40. Yeah, I do. They're in the first case.
Why are you, I thought you said, why are you back?
That's 1988, 2001, 2020, 1997, 2019, over here. If you want to look at it, just let me know. So, I believe these were all from Philly. I thought I actually sold 3 positions in Morgan dollars last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The way you can tell if it's Philly or not is by the bands on the monster boxes. I know enough about that.
What if you have the monster box?
That's the only reason. That's how the great services know some of the San Francisco was by the numbering on the strap of the monster box. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I did not know that.
Stuff
But
that,
there's huge to that West one, but those are proof, right?
but also they have the mid mark.
Philly doesn't have a mid-mark. Some of them don't have it.
None of the
The ones that
uncirculated.
don't, they have it.
No, none of the uncirculated have the mid mark. I can tell if it was on San Francisco or West Point or Philly is by the numbering on the monster.
Yeah, they didn't put mid marks on the silver.
That's what they put a W
Not to see if
Not
that
the ones
really.
from circulated. The burnished they do.
Yeah, special editions, they did proof they will.
And sometimes San Francisco and West Point is helped out. They do circulated versions.
Right, generally they'll put the mid mark on coins, not bullion, too.
So the quarters and the half dollars, I'm selling at $22 times face value because silver's is under 20, is under 23 now.
Yeah, they were saying the metals, the second quarter of the year, gold and silver, like their seasonality, they don't do very well.
They
The
jumped.
second quarter, but they're I think they just
The cycle is a little weird because they were silver is near 26 less than a month ago. So
but I think it's
it's
well, once I think
Oh, it will. It will.
that's to me that's the only commodity the precious metals that haven't taken off like the other ones.
Right.
They haven't had like a parabolic.
I'm anticipating that they will. Like I said, I don't mind dropping the price on that because that's much more closer to silver market. These are just too high.
And these are over
These are the 2022s, yeah. Yep. Yeah, sure. These would be right out of a roll, so they're just in pristine shape, yeah. Yeah, they switched it. I'm kind of glad that they switched it. I mean, our designs are not supposed to be permanent anyway. I have a microscope if you want to look at it underneath the microscope. You want to look at another one? No, that is the designer's initials.
Oh, okay.
And what you're looking for is on the back side. Yeah, and there are two different designer initials on this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Each side of the branch.
No, this is
That's the initials of the design. Two different designers. Remember, this is after the Walking Liberty. After all, that's Adolf Weiner's initial. AW. You can't see it if you look closer at the W. There's an A on the left side of the front wing of the W that's overlapping it, so you can see the base line. So that's the designer's initials of the Walking Liberty design. I'm pretty sure this is Philadelphia minted. But again, I don't think they really make a distinction. The only way you can tell is on the coin roll, on the roll that they came on themselves. It will be marked. Still nice looking.
Good, you?
Good, thanks. If there's anything you'd like to see, just let me know.
Thank you.
And if there's anything you want to put under the microscope, we can do that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Good, how are you? Doing well, thanks. How you doing? Don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure I don't. I have a couple 1999 proof sets, I think.
Why they made those coins is beyond me. It was such a waste.
Wait, you said 1999 Susan B. Anthony? Did they make that? Oh, that's right. They brought him back in 99 just before they switched to Sacagawea. Because they produced him 79, 80, 81, and then they stopped. And then you're right, they brought him back for one more year. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a 99. Now I'm curious if it was in here.
I saw it on the internet. I know it's out there.
Yeah, I know it is too. But it's interesting, they didn't include it in the proof set. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. So what?
I don't know either.
You can't figure the mint out, right? It's crazy.
Well, it's their strategic marketing plan.
There you go. How many 22 Kennedy Silver
2022?
this year?
This year, did they make silver? They only
Not
make
silver, I'm sorry. It was
regular. Okay.
a regular.
So I know that. No, I don't have the 2022. I have a bunch of the not issued for circulation. Let me see what I got. Question is, do I have them here, or did I leave them at I may not have brought them today.
I'm the odds one. Asking for stuff
You know what? I don't think I brought the not issued for circulation ones with me. No, I didn't bring them with me. I got like rolls of the not issued for circulation $50 at home. I got to remember to bring them.
next time to think about it, right? This coin is a killer price. Man,
Oh yeah, that's why I have the copper bullion, because everyone is always asking, do you have a 1909S? So that's what this is. It's just copper bullion. Yeah, it's just a cool. Think of it as like art metal, like an art coin. Yeah, it's an ounce of copper. I just like it because of the design and it's cool. Yeah, they even put the VDB. Yeah, they did a really nice job on that. Yes, think of it as like an art metal.
When I think when I was buying my coins back in the 80s, I'm sure that this coin, I mean, right now, about $2,000-$3,000.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Right.
But I was focused on walkers and these guys.
Yep, those are the walkers. Yep.
And the other one, the corners.
Oh, Standing Liberties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got fixated on that. Wow.
But then I always had the coin shows, and we always did some White Plains, New York at that time. A huge show there in San State. And I said, but it never dawned on me. But you don't know.
I know. I tell myself if I could go back in time, based on what I know now, if I knew then, holy cow, would I have done things so differently. I know.
I use basically what you said. If I had the knowledge of the past,
Yeah.
I would not have made the mistakes
Right.
in the future. But you have to have that. But that's life experience. That's
Of
what
course
it's
it
all
is.
about.
Of course it is.
How much is this guy?
$8. No.
That's the closest I'm going to get to this thing.
That's the way I kind of look at it. That's why I like it.
It's cool. I came here for a reason. I don't want to go out empty-handed.
Let me give you something fun for change. There you go.
There's a guy in New Haven. He has a cute little store that sells jewelry and stuff. It's in the New Haven area there, not far from Yale University. I really walk to it.
Okay.
And all he gives out is...
I love them. They're fun to give
No,
out.
I understand. But you see the letter? A. So I said to him, what did I
Oh, only the A's?
That's all he has. Yeah. A is what?
Is that New York, I think?
It's Boston.
Is it Boston? All right.
The B note is New York.
Okay.
Some from New York. I said to the lady who was there, he does it this way, you will remember him. That's what he does. See, whatever it is you're going to purchase, and you're going to get back $3 or $4 or whatever it is, they're instructed the clerk to give you $2. And I looked at it, I said, so I can deal with it for a period of time. I said, don't you have any B notes? So I actually one time went there, and I said, this is a B note, New York. But they don't know what it is. Just son off today, or?
Yeah, it's Mother's Day, so I'm divorced, so my kids are with their mom today. So yeah, exactly. I'm lucky when they come out and visit me. It's a treat. So yeah, it is.
As long as they get along with each other, there's no friction. The past is the past. They respect each other. Let the kids take it.
Well, my kids are also. I mean, my daughter is going to be 18 this year. My son turns 22 this year. The kids are in a very different mind space as well, so it's a lot easier for everyone. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
I'll keep an eye out for the 1999 stuff for you. How you doing?
Never know. This was probably the best purchase I ever made. I bought it real quick. Years ago. I bought it. That's how it was. Show it was I was about to fill in a large part of my living set. One thing that I was there for, I just got it. And it was an 09 SBD 65. That's now off the table. That's not gonna trade on the other side. I'm selling the because I'm upgrading. And that, you know what? So we've had 6 out of it. You did not bad and picked the brothers, which is why they did start and then they got mad at it. They said, get that back on. And they hadn't taken away the point. And then they started bringing it back.
I got quarters if you need quarters.
Just to get those penny sent away.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Spanish money sent away to get
Some people like graded coins, some people like graded raw a lot of coin dealers. I don't actually bring it today. I mean, we brought this
Yeah, and what I can do is I have
those devices can be very expensive.
have a sense of what kind of was, because this will tell us yes or no.
That's why I have to try and figure out coins, because the roughly what you're paying for the related is sort of the I was going to buy something this
That was probably why but just like this one is made, I think, in the same bit. This represents different type of coin that the United States is and the soul was dealers really know what's the way. The problem was, when I go to another coin model, they say very certain, so it's still worth something because it's got a
counterfeit stuff that's got value or that's very, very popular. Typically. I do. I just didn't put them out. Go ahead. So here, these are 1909 to 1959, and these are 1960 to present.
staring over, I'm gonna sell it for half.
Have a seat. It might be easier if you're sitting.
I'm just curious to see, you don't have a 55 double die, do you?
I do not have the 55 double die, no. And if I did, it wouldn't be in that box. I would have sent it out to get graded. Yeah. The other rule of thumb with grading is if the other rule of thumb with grading typically is you send it out if it's more 2 to 3 times more than the cost to get it graded.
I have a question. When you send it out, does it cost a lot of money to...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like $30 plus insurance plus shipping to send it out. So you don't want to send out a coin that's not worth at least $90. That's sort of my view. I have coins that are selling for less, but I end up buying them from people who are selling collections, where I don't understand why they sent them out to get graded. They're not worth the money. Yeah. Well, no, it's worth it if you want to do it, right? But if you send out a penny that's worth $10 and you're paying $30 to get it graded, you're only doing it because you want to do it. Like for me as a coin dealer, if I'm paying $30 to get it graded, the coin better be worth $90. But I mean, I'm a dealer, so it's a little different.
Well, sometimes people like to be secure.
Well, yeah, I mean so then it's fine. Like if someone really wants to send out a coin that's less than worth the same or less than the cost of getting it graded, that's fine. I mean, there is a comfort in that. But normally, the way the dealers look at it, it's like, well, they're coins that you do for collecting and they're coins that you do for investment. These tend to be, when they're graded, tend to be for the investment. But yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Anything that involves travel, I like. You'll laugh about that. But last week, I delivered a pizza. Okay?
It's not like a 1955 dime. I mean, double dime.
Well, no, I mean,
It's all right. It's okay.
My old next door neighbor.
I got other stuff. It depends what everyone collects. Everyone collects different things.
But it's a new thing right here.
Which one? That's a copper art medal. Yeah, it's basically copper bullion, but they use the design of the 1909 SVDB penny. It's just cool. Yeah, most people can't afford, but people can afford this. So that's why you call it. It's like, think of it as like an art medal, but it's made out of copper.
So I used to collect pennies. I'm a penny collector.
Pennies are a lot of fun. That's why, I don't know if you see the mat right here. So I go through rolls of coins, pennies, nickels, dimes. That's why I sell microscope and the coin roll mats. The mats show all the key dates to look for. And so I do it for fun. I have a YouTube channel of all the things that I find coin collecting. So yeah, it's fun. So that's why I bring the penny boxes and put them over here.
Yeah, any valuable pennies.
Yeah, but valuable pennies would be here.
That's what I like. Pennies that are unique. Like classic
Well, again, I think you saw there's some graded pennies in the case. That's a graded Indian head penny. These are large cents, so those are the original pennies. This is a valuable penny. That's a nice circulated Indian cent.
1902, what happened?
Say again?
1902, Indian head, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
You said it's valuable.
It's uncirculated.
Oh, it's uncirculated. Wow, that's good.
See, they still got red luster. They generally turn brown.
Yeah. That's a lot of money, right?
Well, let me look up. 1902.
He's all excited because he
I got an Indian head penny that looks like it's dark.
Well, that's generally due to circulation and wear. Condition matters.
Yes.
Apparently they're friendly creatures. Made for an interesting trip, for sure. I left here Wednesday morning.
So yeah,
came home Sunday night.
it's 80.
$80?
Yep.
You know what the funny thing is? The gas was cheap in Erie, Connecticut. $6 a gallon.
It's got a die crack in it. That's got a clip planchet, and that's a variety one. It's
Yeah, I have that kind.
you have the wide AM. Cool.
It's a nice little deal. $5.
Yeah.
Usually I go to the other place or something like that.
I mean, I know it's not the 1955 double die, but it's.
No, it's not known cash.
Well, I think it's important to have a mix of different things, right? So you say I got some very high-end stuff, mid-range. I mean, there's something here for everyone. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a good price on a clip planchet. I mean, it's maybe 10% clip. So if it had more missing, I would charge more for it. That's why I use these microscopes. Are so helpful to find these things. Yeah, like the.
On their grass.
That's a neat thing.
Little too quiet here for me. Not slow as on my speed. But that's just me.
I can't operate it upside down. Hang on. Here we go. There's the date. Well, that's the same. That's the copper one.
Yeah. Well, you sell this machine?
I do. Yeah, I sell them. I sell them for $85. It goes 1,000 time zoom. It's Wi-Fi.
$300 a piece, at least. You go on eBay right now. Look up
It's got memory storage. You can connect it to a computer. It's really great for finding varieties and stuff.
oh, isn't that interesting? I got one.
So that's why I sell them.
The one that this over
I have a small one.
What?
This one is good.
Yeah. This is what's in here. Yeah. Oh, it's a great one. So you
What
can
do
just
you do? Just put a power electric and that's it?
USB.
USB. Oh, okay.
And it holds a charge. Watch. Chargeable. It's a great microscope.
Yeah, it is.
No, size is the same.
Yeah,
but
it's
maybe
cool.
20%
Helps with the eyes. Like,
Yeah, it does. Because I always keep.
They used to have what they did
I
was,
can't. I mean, I have to take off my eyeglasses.
half
And
dollar
take
from
this, and
1965
so I just started just using that and sit a nice distance away and just look at the coins.
Just go online, they took one from 71 to
Maybe
1990.
next month I'll get it.
All right, cool.
Will you take credit card?
I do Venmo. I do Venmo and Cash App. I don't do credit because I do cash or electronic transfer with the Venmo or Cash App. It's like PayPal. Do you know PayPal?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
PayPal has many more features. Venmo is just electronic transfer between people. Generally not. But here, PayPal owns Venmo. So here. This is Venmo, right? So you scan that and transfer money. It's very similar to PayPal, but it's just simpler. PayPal has lots of features. This is just send money. That's it. Yeah, that's why I use it.
So let's say for example I buy that, and you just scan that.
Yeah, if you have to have a Venmo account. Right, so if you download Venmo or Cash App on your phone, or bring cash.
Next time.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's cool.
It is, yeah. Thanks. Next time.
Well, look at it this way. Next time you're having a drink in the bar, you keep that 75 in your pocket, you better make a bet against the guy next to you and say, oh yeah, I got a 1975 half dollar, and the guy knows that. Yeah, I do. Want to bet 20 bucks? You start taking, you're making your money back.
I appreciate the possession.
Like drinking with a 2 minute. I like that. That's why I bought them, because I like them.
I don't know, something really silly. Sat on my phone.
You buy it, but when you buy it, when he's coming out with a new issue, you gotta order it right away.
Less so on the phone. It's much more on the physical wear and tear.
It hurts when someone doesn't make that. It's got a little thing, bullshit thing. I don't know how he makes a couple hundred of it. He's got it.
I mean, they do a BYTE. Last year, say just in here, let's
I see he's got a 1975 quarter. We also Here's yours, except that was struck in a non-silver one. That's in the same holder yours is in too. It's in a 69 holder. They're selling it for $285. It's not even silver. This was like how did you do today? So many cards?
He's selling some of my errors too.
Yep.
And there's 2 cards.
Okay. Decent money? Decent money?
Still more full than this is.
I don't know if that helps me.
At least it can't be yours.
You just had to say that, huh? I bet it could be worse.
Absolutely. And you know, the other thing is you gotta figure out how long do you want to sit on
When
it.
the floor opens up and we all start falling into it.
There are a couple of ones in here that have been here for years now. I've got those two which I thought for sure was sold. And I'm selling it on that lower rate sheet. And I'm getting them. Not so many people want. Almost four. Stop sitting on it. Other thing, that's why I try to mix it up with everything, because you never know what you're going to do. Different stuff. Pennies at, nickels at, dimes at, just new stuff? Yeah. I would have new stuff. If you would have bet me one to say, oh, my stuff, I'm going to be the first thing to go today, I'm going to walk. I didn't know. Not everybody carrying around a receiver. Yeah, he was so you got to be ready. What do you do? They're all different. Those are
Big pizza left.
I think we said you'd be strong. Oh, you're really on the left hand.
Further back. Once you get to 33.
I'll find out later.
Which is required already. I'm looking for it myself because I don't have a meter. You want to get the 321. The 321 is the rare ones of that. 21B, 21D, 21F. And you're not going to get the great because even so, but you get those out of the way. It was just waiting a year that I can this is the first time. Then I really rated the attention. So you know, you get the top one down. Like on our house, you know, you're waiting on the next thing you know, it went up another step.
Ain't nothing like that. So I do think they're probably will be exiting this.
We can't take that long. There's already too much going around that.
Glad I can get 2 tables today.
Wow. I don't know how to solve it. If I were the president of this country, I think, unfortunately, everybody would really be mad at me because I'd be like, I'm not doing this. You're going to stop this now. Or I'm pushing you. You're an asshole. You know what? But that doesn't solve the problem.
So even the pool noodle idea to have it raised. I'm glad I didn't have soda in my mouth for that one. I was not expecting that. That was good.
You okay?
I was trying to figure out, will it be a good thing to elevate it? Putting a lot of money that would sort of go with the motif. Just like yellow and black. And I was like, seems to be working out all right. Well, I did think about that, and that's sort of like I'm about to have like the silicone stuff. Here I had to put it on this side because this one I don't know. This one was like ready to go, but these two are behaving themselves.
Well, I found it.
All right. And we saved you some then, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because January, I mean, I'm fine. It's just for me. My pharmacist wanted me to get him, but I don't think
I only got cheese pizza left. Anybody like any cheese pizza? $3 a slice, 2 for $5.
I did look at it.
that's for people. No, I think my uncle had, yeah. My uncle, when he was 64.
All right.
Especially for like a show like that. Not that far from the city.
Yeah, he was telling me it's a second copy. It's like, I used to know what it was. Now I put a 2 in. Not me. So the second set. If I have another one that looks just like that, then I want to use my real, no, I'm still missing the 95.
I bought the ceramic version of it from the late 60s, early 70s. So I think they were very cool, but they're brittle. And so I said, listen, I want to hang it in my house, but I don't really have it fall and break. So I thought, I wonder if I could use silicone mount that. So these are my examples, and I have a Mercury Dimes reverse, I got Indian Hippolyte, Alvarez reverse, I got a double eagle reverse, and you've got a bunch of different denominations of the original, the early 70s. You see, other people might buy it for the same reason, because I think it's cool.
I don't know if he's in
Actually, I think they're back to 24. But they know what's
I didn't have the 1950 double my microscopes.
I needed that one and I needed the 21.
I think Venmo, but he didn't know what they were.
So, the man of stars.
Venmo doesn't charge.
That would not beat up the way it is. That's an $8,000.
So
When you sign up for Venmo, you connect it to your bank account. They pop up your bank's authentication. Because there's an open banking secure system. So I log into my bank, Venmo and my bank talk to each other. And then you get a barcode. Or if you know someone, you know their ID, you just put it in your phone. So I pay my people in my house, I pay them, I have renovation. So I've been doing paintings, or I pay him through Venmo, I just send it as no fee. Yeah, you can go yourself. You can go yourself.
I've never had somebody else
do it all the time. I've used Zelle, which most of that, this is just like Zelle. You never got it's more direct. Cash App is another system. It's great. Yeah, but PayPal's got so many other features. It's not as fast and as simple. I have PayPal too. It's just, like that. Sometimes it's easier just doing direct transfer. Even if you don't like know the person's email address and you don't have to give out, scan a code. Done. You don't. No one knows identity. Only identity stuff is
They split off the car. I got the. I got it.
It's a private thing. I work in a credit card company business, and I'm responsible for the data. Personally, I have a tribal data. It's like synthetic IDs. Someone's value, someone else's SSN, someone else's address, someone else's name. It's all valid. You can assemble it and create synthetic fraud. So I choose not to give out electronic. Scan it. No PIS transfer. And the banks, it's just like Zelle. So it's really what they're doing. It's like it's an open banking standard. That's what Zelle is. It's the same thing as Venmo. These are just different brokers. They will only charge if you transfer money out of their system and instantaneously. For the electronic transfer. I want it now. They generally charge 35 cents. No, it's 3 days not between the person who sent you the money, it's between Venmo, which is the normal bank transfer. Right. What they're charging you for is they're effectively doing a credit to a debit card. So it's a settlement fee. And I think it's brilliant. I mean, it works great. Venmo happens to be one of my company's partners too. So we do their credit card because they're not a credit card system. It's a bank. It's an online bank. Electronic transfer. It's great. And so I've had people want to make big purchases, but they didn't have the cash. No one said I think Venmo cash. I wanted to put something bought in. That debit show was he was selling a complete set of silver music people unbraided and he was selling for $25 silver. I didn't have $2,000 on me, so it's Venmo. I flipped the thing and I doubled my money. So it's handy. I'm actually thinking about printing up little stickers just to put on the case little cards to say I take Venmo and cash. I haven't had a chance to do that.
Nothing like having that in your life. He's up there, boys are up, coffee cups are on.
He's looking, he's like, do you have any things? I'm like, I have some data pennies, so we start paying him. He goes, you have 1955. So I have boxes, so he's taking the box, he's looking. 55 double, he said, 55 double die would not be in that box. And I probably said that. It's like, so immediately, like,
I'm thinking it's in the sewer. You guys open up the sewer and they go down.
no, I knew right away.
He asked me about a 42 copy.
So it's a social life. That's fine. They both say no, but I have the 1972 aluminum.
What? I want you to open up the sewer and lost the dime.
Oh, I just had one. You missed it. I don't mind the chit chat, you know, because you never know when they come back. To me, it's like, I would do the same thing. I told him kind of test someone a little bit. He's interested in this. Maybe he'll have a buy. I don't mind the 5-minute conversation. I just thought it was ironic the other 55 double dollars.
Then he says, just like what's 40? And he says, I said, get it.
We were talking about testing points. So apparently, I didn't visit the store, but he said that he got to a coin store to have something tested, and the dealer charged him $300 to test it. The dealer did. I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm like, what did they do that shit?
300. 40 and 48,000. I paid 6.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to pay that. I just went, oh, that's a little expensive.
He told me he wanted from this. I didn't know
Not I.
You expect me to leave yet?
Uncirculated roll, 45.
That's when I come back. So you want something silence that you didn't know.
Well, I mean, bought a bridge the next day.
Now, did it go someplace or was it worth a bridge to nowhere?
No.
Oh, here it comes.
Inquired about it.
You know what? In college, I did a game theoretical model on that movie, on whether or not to cross it or not. Didn't make the movie any better.
So what did you find out?
It was a zero-sum game. It was a game of chicken, basically. It only would have worked if they had repeated gameplay where they could do tit for tat and train each other not to do that.
Let's see, 2016 Canadian League.
Cromwell show is back in July, right? Cromwell show? July, right? Not June? Well, fingers crossed I can work through that one.
The Cromwell location. I think there's something going on with June. They have to do the show in July, and he's kept it that way. Yeah,
How you doing? Pretty good. Good song. Magnifying glass? No, I have microscopes. Yeah.
I can barely see it.
No, there was a, I don't think it was a dealer. I think it's a collector. I always see someone pulls out very big white.
Yeah, that's kind of
very big white.
like.
Yeah, yeah. I think
I was gonna ask you where
yeah, he comes to the show.
I'm gonna bring Mike down here. These are supposed to be, some sort of space methods, 1965. I don't want to say expensive, but they're relatively heavy. I got a little bit. And I think they're not advances, so I'm not in this article for that. I'll sell them for like $20 a piece. 67, 65, and 71. Where am I going?
Where do you go next after here? Next point.
Oh, I go to the Marketing show as well. I live in Seymour, but for the next show that we'll be going to, hopefully do the Naugatuck.
Yeah, isn't there a coin dealer in Seymour?
There is, yeah. Marty.
Yeah, I think he moved from one
He
place.
did, yeah. He's now in the little strip mall where the McDonald's is.
Yeah, I've never been.
His new store is gorgeous. He's set up so beautiful. It's really nice. He did a great job on it. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I remember the old store. It's kind of tight.
The old store is also like sprawled around the corner. There's like a tattoo parlor and a smoke shop next to it. Now he's like UPS stores in one corner. There's a liquor store, the McDonald's, there's a TD Bank. He has it set up so beautifully. He's got a lot of space.
He buys stuff.
He does that. It's not. I would say he doesn't necessarily do the dealer-friendly deals, either in bulk, either the buying and the selling. He's pretty strict on the retail.
I saw a big ad in the paper that he had.
He's a nice guy. He's a retail store, so.
I think he had a couple of kids working there.
I've only been there twice. I think he has a daughter. I remember seeing a young woman behind the counter at the old store when I went there once. But I've only been to his stores, both the old one once and the new one once. I bought a few things from him. He didn't give me a great price on it. He didn't give me a bad price on it. It's like, part of me I was kind of like seeing like Woody on the dealer kind of thing. And not really.
I want to go. I never go twice, but
Well, either. What do you Wow, you paid up.
I know.
I'm selling these at $40 a piece, including 22. Yeah, they're inflated, I think, because of the organs and peace dollars. Yeah.
Did you get those?
Same thing like, so I do coinroll hunting. I actually have a YouTube channel, so that's why I sell the microscopes. But every time I can find a W quarter, they're fun. They're fun.
that's what I have. I would do that.
Like, there's a frenzy over them.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Queens today. I'm going to go hit this place.
Low mintage. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So are they the collector or are you the collector?
She's just getting used to it. She said she wants to collect something, but she's not sure.
You know, it takes time figuring out what you want, but
Yeah, exactly.
she definitely seems to have a nose for collecting.
Well put.
Thank you. What about you? What do you collect?
I have a bunch of baseball cards.
Okay.
I was looking at over there, and I did collect Mercury Dimes, actually. And I have a thing with it. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, Mercury Dimes are great.
I love, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what I did to them, basically.
Did you clean them?
I did.
Oh.
And you have no idea what I cleaned them with. Comet and steel wool.
Oh.
Like the worst things you could do. I was like 10 years old. I
Well,
didn't know what I was doing. But I have good. I have
but
a
probably-
21D. That's probably my most valuable one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is it's still silver, so you could sell it for silver value, right? Not the numismatic value. Probably also at that age, you probably didn't have very expensive Mercury Dimes. I don't know about you, but when I was 10 years old, I could only exactly right. So, but I have some Mercury Dime. Actually, I got some over here. I got a bunch in a box if you're looking for, just want to look through them. I got some graded ones as well.
Do you ever have that? What's the really valuable one? 16D?
Yeah, I've never had a 16D. I've had a 21D.
I have one of those.
This is the most expensive one I have. That's a proof.
Oh wow, that's a great.
And there's only 8,000, just over 8,000 minted of the proof ones.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's a really gorgeous one.
Yeah, look at the detail.
Yeah. Well, with a proof coin, right? So they make them, they polish the dies, especially so they're more attractive for collectors. They do a limited amount, so there are more details on it. And I think there's probably a. I'm trying to think. I might have a circulation strike that's uncirculated. That's also graded. If you really kind of like want to look at the.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still have.
Well, you're probably your own around.
Price and value. That's the type of thing for circulation. Uncirculated.
Wasn't this the only
Lincoln was the first person. But yeah, generally speaking, if you go back, forget about the pennies for a moment, but all the other coins,
They probably got plastic on the couch. The people we bought the house from on Mid now, in 2003, had plastic on the lampshades, had plastic on the couch, and had the avocado.
so yeah, that's like it's misnamed.
Never used.
It's actually called winged liberty. Is the official title. But because the guys Hermes, so Mercury, right? The wings, people called it a Mercury Dime, but that's technically like the wing cap. So like that's what was that's a little called the Liberty Head nickel. So yeah, Lincoln was the first president who made steam pipe circulation. And then they started celebrating. Jefferson was to commemorate his first put on the next pipes.
My grandmother had the big pot on the radiator to get up the humidity.
The president was I used to run my socks off. Some anniversary of some date. That's right.
Well, you could have been also in the middle of some rural area.
Roosevelt for his oh, okay. Right. So there was an awful lot of anyway, so that's kind of history.
Thank you.
Sure.
Very fascinating.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing about putting Lincoln on. It was 100 years after he was born, yet he didn't look a day over 50.
Well, I got the rotation off now.